Hi, I'm Klaus from Guitarhabits, and today I'm gonna show you 5 Robert Johnson style blues turnarounds. Okay, let's take a closer look. So here's blues turnaround number 1. Slowly. So we're starting with the second finger on the A string 5th fret, and then we're going A with the thumb here on the right hand, and the high E string with the index finger or the middle finger, and then back to the A string with the thumb. So A, high E, A. Then we're moving down a half step with our second finger, so it's now on the A string 4th fret, and again with our right hand A, high E, A string. Move down another half step to the 3rd fret A string, and again we go A, high E, A. Another half step down, so our second finger is on the 2nd fret A string, and we'll only hit the A string. So we now have again 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. Then an open A string, then 1st finger on the 1st fret A string, and then your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret A string, and then a little vibrato on the end. So from the top. Okay. Blues turnaround number 2. Slowly. Okay, so we're starting with the open E string, hit it with the thumb, and then you put your 2nd finger on the B string 3rd fret. Then you put your thumb on the B string, your index finger on the high E string, and you pluck those strings simultaneously. After that you hit the high E string twice. So you get this. So first both strings simultaneously, and then the high E string twice. Then you put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret B string, and then again with the thumb and the index finger, or you can do it with index finger and middle finger, whatever you choose. Again, hit both strings simultaneously, and then hit the high E string twice again. So then you move your 2nd finger down half step again to the 3rd fret, 1st fret B string. Again, B and high E string simultaneously, and high E string twice. So we got this from the start. Low E string, open, and then open B and high E string simultaneously, like that. And then open A string, 1st finger on the 1st fret A string, and then you put your 2nd finger on the A string 2nd fret, 1st finger on the D string 1st fret, 3rd finger on the G string 2nd fret, and then you hit the A, D, G, B, like that. So you got open A, first fret, second fret, open 1, and there's your B dominant 7 chord. Okay, from the top, slowly. Blues turnaround number 3. Slowly. So we're starting with the thumb on the A string. Then you put your forefinger on the high E string 5th fret and your third finger on the D string 5th fret. And you go high E, D. Then you put your second finger on the D string 4th fret, so you remove your third finger, and then your second finger on the D string 4th fret, and again high E, D. Then remove your second finger, and then put your first finger on the D string 3rd fret, and then plug the D and high E string both simultaneously, and then a high E string. So now we get this, starting from the top, A string, an open A string, and then 5, 5, 5, 4, 5 and 3, 5, slowly, and then we leave that fourth finger up there, and then the first finger moves down a half step to the 2nd fret D string. Plug the D and high E string again simultaneously. Then hit the open E string. Then hit the low E string. And you put your first finger on the G string 1st fret and your third or fourth finger on the B string 3rd fret, and plug the G and B string simultaneously. So the last bar is like this. So 2 on the D, 5 on the high E, and plug those simultaneously. Then high E, low E, and then plug G and B simultaneously. From the top. Slowly again from this side. Blues turnaround number 4. Slowly. So we start off with hitting the low E string with the thumb. Then we put our first finger on the G string 4th fret and our second finger on the A string 5th fret. and then we go high E with the ring finger, and then we put the thumb on the A string and our first finger, our index finger, on the G string, and we plug those strings both simultaneously. And then we hit another high E string and then the G string. So we get high E, then both A and G string simultaneously, another high E and a G string. Again from the top, first the low E string, and then slowly. Okay, then we move this chord down a half step. So your first finger is on the G string 3rd fret and your second finger on the A string 4th fret. Then we hit the A and G string simultaneously, hit the high A string and G string. So A and G, high E, G. So good. Then we move this chord down a half step, first finger on the G string 2nd fret, second finger on the A string 3rd fret, again A and G string simultaneously, open high E string, and then hit the G string. Like that. So we get this. Then move this chord again down a half step. First finger on the G string 1st fret, second finger on the A string 2nd fret. Hit the A and G string simultaneously. Then first finger on the D string 2nd fret, second finger on the A string 3rd fret, and your third finger on the G string 3rd fret. Hit those strings, A, D and G, with the thumb or whatever you want. And then move this chord down a half step and hit it again. Move it down like that. Okay, from the top. From this side. From this side. Okay, moving on. Blues turnaround number 5. Slowly. Okay, so we're starting with the first finger on the B string 2nd fret and the fourth finger on the D string 5th fret. Then put your thumb on the D string and your middle finger on the B string and hit those strings simultaneously. Just pluck those strings. And then hit the open A string. So first D and B simultaneously, and then an open A string with your thumb. Then move your first finger up to the 3rd fret and put your second finger on the D string 4th fret, like this. Again, D and B string simultaneously, and another another open A string. So we have this. Then I put my first finger on the D string 3rd fret and the 3rd finger on the B string 4th fret. Plug the D and B string simultaneously and an open A string. Then move down your first finger a half step to the 2nd fret D string, remove your 3rd finger and put your 4th finger on the B string 5th fret. Plug the D and B string simultaneously, like that. So we have this from the top. So basically the B string goes up like this and the D string goes down like that. Watch it. With the open A string in between. And then hit the open G string and then hammer on with your first finger on the 2nd fret, like that. So hit the G string, hammer on with your first finger on the G string 1st fret. Then put your 2nd finger on the D string 2nd fret and your 3rd or 4th finger on the B string 3rd fret. And then you go D, B. So hammer on the 1st fret and then D string 2nd fret, B string 3rd fret. I plug that with my hammer on with my index, D with the thumb, and the B with my middle finger. And then low E, high E. Okay, from the top. Slowly. From this side. And from this angle.